This video, we're going to discuss another conspiracy theory, and this one is the Denver International Airport. Okay, guys, welcome back. This is one of those conspiracy theories that actually kind of does have me like, huh? There's some conspiracy theories that first of all, get one thing straight. To me, they're all entertaining because they do make you think. I like to think outside of the box. I don't think anything's ever set in stone. I'm not very big on politics. I personally feel that the president is handpicked, and I just believe that the government runs things, and as easy as it is for people to talk about a revolution, and I'm not talking about like violence, just in terms of, the government's not getting it done, so we need to, as people, come together and do it ourselves. And as noble as that sounds, and it sounds like a great cause, it unfortunately, those things don't happen. A lot of people are afraid to take that step. They don't know what the repercussions are. Nobody trusts the government, so because of that, most people think that the government will probably go out and kill you, and they have done that before. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that there's some conspiracy theories you could probably say, all right, I don't think that's true, and then there's some that really make you think. This one is one of those that has always intrigued me because of the oddness. If you have seen or studied or have even been to the Denver International Airport, then you kind of know what I'm getting at. And if you haven't, then this will be a treat for you to see something that you're going to have to pretty much sit back and say, whoa. So, the Denver International Airport is probably, from what I understand, the 11th busiest airport in the world. It's very, very large. It takes up more landmass than Manhattan. One of its runways are like 16,000 feet long. I mean, it's just a ginormous airport. It's got an underground train rail, which actually extends beyond its needs, from what I understand. That's one of the questions there as to why it has so many different tunnels. People have seen construction near the airport, even after it's been built for some time, but not airport related. If you've ever watched Jesse Ventura's conspiracy theory show, he actually did an episode on this airport. It was very intriguing. You could actually see that episode on YouTube, and when I'm done with this video and I upload it, I'll look for the link to that episode and I'll put it in the description so you guys can check it out. It's pretty interesting, and it'll have more details than I'm going to give you because, I'll go over some pictures and I'll go over things that I've read. But the episode actually digs a little bit deeper than I'm capable of. So I think the biggest question mark people have is the art. That's one of the biggest things about this. And the first piece I'm going to pull up is the Mustang that greets you at the entrance of the and I have two of them. I don't have too many people. I have about 5 I want to show you, but there's much more than that. But I'm going to start off with the Mustang that greets you at the International Airport. So if you see it here, does that look inviting? I mean, honestly, it's very weird looking. It's almost got veins coming out of the side, red eyes, a very, very kind of a spooky blue. I mean, so odd looking that they're actually trying to have this statue removed from the airport. Many critics and other people are trying to have this image removed. This statue removed. It's 32 feet high. It's 9,000 pounds. And here's the funny thing: the man who created it, towards the end of the creation of this Mustang, he was working on the headpiece, and the headpiece broke off, severed an artery in his leg, and killed him. The art had to be finished by some people that worked for him and some family members. Then it got assembled and then sent off to the airport, and ever since then it's had so many different mixed reviews. It's been in the news. It's one of the forefronts of the conspiracy of the airport, and as you can see here, I mean, that is just odd. It's just odd looking. The airport refused to take it down at the time. I'm not sure. They said they wanted to let it run its course for about 5 years, and then from there they would decide what to do with it. So very interesting picture. And then here's another one real quick. I'll show you. This is a picture of it at night. I mean, really. And here's yeah, it's more closer up so you guys can see the detail. I mean, you see its veins, the red eyes, it just ribs here. It looks like one of the horses of the four. It looks like one of the four horsemen horses. So very pretty odd to go into an airport and see something like that. Doesn't really make you feel very comfortable before you go on a flight. This is another odd picture, and it's kind of small, but this is an aerial view of the airport, and many people believe that this forms a swastika. I can't say I agree 100% with that. I could understand where people would get that notion. If you look at this one arm going here, the north one is going up, obviously. There's one going to the west, one going to the east, but I don't see the one that should be going down. And, so this is, to me, that's questionable, but I can see some hints of that. So not 100% convinced that was intended, but interesting nonetheless. Now I'm going to show you some of the art that they have inside the airport. This is one piece of art. Now, there's many of these kinds of pictures throughout the airport. I think these murals are primarily located within the baggage claim area, and I have two of them here. I couldn't find them all, but just look at this here. I mean, this isn't an airport. You got all these people up here that look all depressed. You got a kid, clinging onto his teddy bear. It doesn't look like he's sleeping very well. The dove just is out of nowhere. It makes no sense. And then you got this big army dude here with a freaking with a damn rifle, automatic rifle, knife at the end, or what do they call that, bayonetta or something like that? I forget what it's called. And then he's carrying a scimitar. He's wearing a gas mask. He's got the M. Bison hat going on from Street Fighter. I mean, yeah, and I don't mean to be comical, but it's weird. It's very weird. And these, again, pictures like this are all over the airport. You guys go and Google it, and you'll see some more of the pictures. I didn't pull them all up because I didn't want I didn't want to take up too much time showing too many pictures. I wanted to give you guys at least enough to maybe get your mouth watering and investigate yourself. I mean, look at this here. This isn't an airport. Who wants to see fire in an airport? I mean, look at this. This is a dead turtle, a dead snake. It looks like an American Indian down here, which isn't a ghost, which obviously symbolizes something. The buffalo, the American buffalo. It's just, I mean, you got this penguin here that looks a whale. It's just weird. It looks like it's getting bombed back here, and it's just really weird. And there are tons of pictures like this. There's another one I saw. I don't have it here, but I saw it, and it's one kid carrying the American flag, and the American flag is wrapped around a bunch of knives. And then there's another picture of the Israeli flag, and I think the Iraqi flag wrapped around in knives. And it's really weird. And you can see all these pictures. Just Google Denver International Airport and then hit images, and you'll see the ones I've showed you plus some more. And there's a lot of them. There's also gargoyles all over the, not all over the airport, but in certain areas of the airport, you have gargoyles coming out of briefcases. Like, you'll see a little statue of a gargoyle, and he's chilling out of a briefcase. Some people believe, and this is a speculation. This is not guaranteed. I mean, I've seen it myself, but this is just what we're being told. I'm not saying this is fact, but some people believe that because there's little stone tablets that are like in the floor or up against the, almost. It's hard to explain, but again, you'll see them. I couldn't actually find a picture of those, but I have seen pictures of them before. And it's like little tablets or that are like in the floor, and they have little writings and little markings. And some people believe that it's like Masonic or satanic. I don't know if, I can't really tell you whether that's true or not. But that's what people believe. Again, a lot of people believe that the airport itself is some sort of some people believe it's a front for an underground escape route for the government in case things really get bad on the surface. Some people think it's the NWO's underground base, and that's the kind of stuff that's a little bit first of all, the NWO, I can get into that in a whole nother video. That's not myth anymore. I think that's actually occurring as we speak. But very interesting airport. I mean, like I said, you saw some of the pictures I just showed. If you've heard about this before, then you've seen this stuff. If you haven't, you're probably like, really? And some, I guess to be fair and to be objective, I can argue that maybe that art is there to appeal to people of all types from all over the world, because there's some other countries whose definition of art is very different from ours. So, but it's very odd. Very odd. So, why don't you guys let me know? Have you heard about this before? Have you read about it? What do you think? Do you think it's all this crap? Do you think it's weird? Do you think there's something to it? I want to hear your thoughts. Denver International Airport, very, very odd stuff going on there. But, we'll see. We'll see what happens in the future, and it's just weird stuff. Weird stuff. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video. Please comment below on what you think about what you just saw, or if you've seen it before, let me know your thoughts. Have a good one. See you next video. Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk. I'm your host Rob, and this video we're going to discuss another conspiracy theory, and this one is the Denver International Airport. Okay, guys, welcome back. So, this is one of those conspiracy theories that actually kind of does have me like, huh? There's some conspiracy theories that they're all, first of all, let's get one thing straight. To me, they're all entertaining because they do make you think. I like to think outside of the box. I don't think anything's ever set in stone. I'm not very big on politics. I personally feel that the president is handpicked, and I just believe that the government runs things, and as easy as it is for people to talk about a revolution, and I'm not talking about like violence, just in terms of, the government's not getting it done, so we need to, as people, come together and do it ourselves. And as noble as that sounds, and it sounds like a great cause, it unfortunately, those things don't happen. A lot of people are afraid to take that step. They don't know what the repercussions are. Nobody trusts the government, so because of that, most people think that the government will probably go out and kill you.